The world we live in is full of complexities and contradictions that often leave us with more questions than answers. From the way we interact with each other to the systems and structures that govern our societies, there are many things that we still don't fully understand. However, as we continue to navigate this complex landscape, it is important that we keep asking questions, challenging assumptions, and seeking new knowledge. One area that is ripe for exploration is the way we use technology in our daily lives. From social media to smartphones to virtual reality, technology has become an integral part of our lives, allowing us to connect with others, access information, and explore new worlds. However, as our reliance on technology grows, so do the ethical and moral questions that arise. For example, many people worry about the impact of social media on mental health and well-being. Studies have shown that excessive use of social media can lead to feelings of anxiety, depression, and isolation, as well as a distorted sense of reality. At the same time, social media can be a powerful tool for social and political activism, allowing people to connect with others who share their views and mobilize for change. Similarly, the rise of artificial intelligence and automation has sparked concerns about the impact on the workforce and the potential for machines to replace human workers. While some argue that automation will create new jobs and free humans from repetitive and dangerous tasks, others worry about the loss of meaningful work and the potential for inequality and social unrest. Another area of concern is the way we use data and algorithms to make decisions. From predictive policing to credit scoring to hiring algorithms, the use of data and algorithms has the potential to reinforce existing biases and perpetuate inequality. At the same time, data and algorithms can also be used to identify and address inequities, improve efficiency, and increase access to resources. The challenge, then, is to find ways to use technology in a way that maximizes its benefits while minimizing its harms. This requires us to be thoughtful and intentional in the way we design and use technology, and to be willing to adapt and evolve as new challenges arise. One approach to addressing these challenges is to embrace a more interdisciplinary and collaborative approach to technology development and implementation. By bringing together experts from diverse fields, including technology, social science, and the humanities, we can create a more holistic and nuanced understanding of the impact of technology on society. This can lead to more responsible and ethical technology design, as well as more effective policies and regulations. Another approach is to prioritize the voices and experiences of those who are most impacted by technology. This means engaging with and listening to communities that are often marginalized or excluded from technology development and implementation, such as people with disabilities, low-income communities, and people of color. By centering the perspectives of these communities, we can create more inclusive and equitable technology that works for everyone. Ultimately, the challenge of technology is one that we cannot solve once and for all. As new technologies emerge and our world continues to evolve, we will face new and unforeseen challenges. However, by approaching technology with humility, curiosity, and a commitment to learning, we can navigate these challenges with greater ease and effectiveness. In conclusion, the world we live in is complex and full of contradictions, and technology is no exception. As we continue to use technology in our daily lives, it is important that we remain aware of the potential benefits and harms, and work to create technology that is responsible, ethical, and equitable. By embracing a collaborative and interdisciplinary approach, prioritizing the voices of marginalized communities, and remaining open to learning and adaptation, we can create a better future for ourselves and for generations to come. Continuing on the topic of technology, it is important to recognize that technology is not a neutral force in society. Rather, it is deeply embedded in our social, cultural, and economic systems, and reflects and reinforces the values and priorities of those who create and use it. This means that if we want to create technology that is more responsible, ethical, and equitable, we must also address the underlying social and structural issues that shape technology development and implementation. One key issue is the way that power and privilege are distributed in society. Technology is often created and used by those with the most resources and influence, which means that it can reinforce existing power dynamics and exacerbate inequality. For example, facial recognition technology has been shown to be less accurate in identifying people with darker skin, which can lead to discriminatory outcomes in law enforcement and other areas. Similarly, the use of algorithms in hiring and promotion can perpetuate bias against women and people of color. To address these issues, we need to work towards a more equitable and just society. This requires us to examine and challenge the underlying systems and structures that create and maintain inequality, such as racism, sexism, ableism, and classism. By doing so, we can create a more just and equitable society that values and respects the dignity and worth of all people, and ensures that technology serves the needs of everyone, not just the privileged few. Another important issue is the way that technology is shaped by economic forces. The tech industry is driven by profit, which means that it often prioritizes innovation and growth over social responsibility and ethics. This can lead to a race to the bottom in terms of labor standards, data privacy, and other important issues. To address these concerns, we need to rethink the way we approach the economy and the role of technology within it. One approach is to embrace a more democratic and participatory approach to technology development and implementation. This means involving workers, consumers, and communities in the design and governance of technology, and ensuring that the benefits and costs of technology are distributed fairly. This can help to create more accountable and responsible technology that serves the needs of everyone, not just a select few. Another approach is to explore alternative economic models that prioritize social and environmental values over profit. For example, cooperatives and other forms of community ownership can help to create a more equitable and sustainable economy that values the well-being of people and the planet over corporate profits. By exploring these alternative models, we can create a more just and sustainable society that supports responsible and ethical technology development and implementation. A third issue is the way that technology is used to shape our perceptions of the world. Technology is not just a tool for accessing information, but also a tool for shaping the way we understand and relate to the world around us. From social media algorithms to virtual reality to augmented reality, technology has the power to shape our perceptions of reality and influence our behavior and attitudes. To address these concerns, we need to be more thoughtful and intentional in the way we design and use technology. This means being aware of the potential impact of technology on our perceptions and behaviors, and working to create technology that supports positive social and cultural values. For example, social media platforms could prioritize content that promotes empathy and understanding, rather than divisive or harmful content. Virtual and augmented reality experiences could be designed to promote empathy and understanding of different perspectives, rather than reinforcing existing biases. At the same time, we also need to be aware of the limitations of technology in shaping our perceptions of the world. Technology can never fully capture the complexity and nuance of human experience, and we must be careful not to rely too heavily on technology as a substitute for genuine human interaction and understanding.